that humans, in the say the natural, how is it that they could fight supernatural beings anyway?
Well, I think that nobody really has a good idea of what's really going on. I think the capability that's really out there and the technology is, thousands of years in advance of what you and I are allowed to have. Cell phones and all of that stuff are about as high technology as we get out here. I think that the real technology that exists within humans who support the serpents and the serpents themselves, I believe that their technology is well advanced enough to put up a battle anyhow.
So I'm not sure what weapon we would use as humans against the alien horde.
Yeah, like I said, I think that they definitely have technology for that. There's actually one of the STS videos from NASA. A lot of people have seen that probably, where there's a apparent flashing UFO. This is all shot from the space shuttle in outer space, but you see a UFO come into frame and sort of approach the Earth's atmosphere, and then a large beam, it looks like maybe a pulse of laser beam, shoots up from the Earth itself and nearly misses the UFO. And I think that's a pretty significant piece of footage right there. And that might answer your question a little bit. I believe that Star Wars capability has been around for a little bit longer than most people might realize.
And what do you think about the UFO sightings from the space shuttle? You think that those are UFOs entering and exiting the atmosphere, or something else?
Now, the UFOs, there's a tether incident. One of the STS videos is a tether incident where literally hundreds of these UFOs appear. They're all similarly shaped, bright white, round, circular disc, with a notch out of the front and an apparent hole or dark spot in the center. And I call those the sons of light. I believe that those are the good guys, if you will.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm all for the good guys. Anything we can do to help them?
Pray. I would suggest a lot of praying right now. It's a good time to pray.
All right, let's go to some questions coming in on the Fast Blast and on our live internet link. Have you ever heard Michael Tazarian on Planet X?
I have not. No, that doesn't ring a bell.
And let's see. This one here is from Gary. He says, mention to the guest that this listener believes that what he has seen is evil you have seen into the evil angelic realm, and who's actually in touch with the U.S. government. What about that? Do you think that the government is in league with either demons or aliens to further their nefarious plans?
No doubt about it. I believe that there's a large majority of our government right now that are Satanists and practicing Satanists, completely evil, and that they've given their will and their souls over to this entire thing, and that, as strange as it may sound, I believe they're demonically possessed, and that's what's running the show.
And let's see, we have this question here for you. What do you think they are making so many hybrids for? Do you believe that the aliens are creating hybrids or snatching humans and trying to create a hybrid race?
I do. I have personal reasons to believe that might be true.
Yeah, very good.
A lot of things. Besides my eyes changing shape, there's a lot of things about me that lead me to believe that there's something genetically different about me.
Well, yeah, let's get into your personal episodes. Okay, so your eyes is a telltale sign for you that you have been genetically altered?
I believe so. Yeah.
And then you think this genetic alteration, tampering with your DNA structure, do you think that in any way that has allowed you to do the UFO camera work?
Yes.
That an ordinary human say couldn't?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you have X-ray vision?
I have pretty good eyesight. I'm 37 years old, and in the Merchant Marines, we get tested every year, complete physical, and I still have a little bit better than 20/20 vision.
Okay.
But X-ray vision, no.
Okay. Can you shoot laser beams from your eyes and melt through steel?
Not laser beams, but I have had some experience with a spirit that I have filmed actually flying out of my eye sockets. Yeah, and I know how very strange that sounds, but it's on film.
Yes, let me agree. That certainly does sound strange.
Yes.
But this is the edge, and we're good with that. You know, that's
right. Yeah, that's right. I'm
that's
in the right
fine.
place.
John, so has any alien ever talked to you?
It's a good question. I believe that I'm definitely a contactee. Do I have a conscious memory of a little gray guy with big black eyes coming up and talking to me? No, not anything like that whatsoever. But I do believe that I am in more of a spiritual connection with what's happening and communication. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that there are weapons on the moon that are put there to deflect aliens from getting to the Earth?
Oh, I would doubt that. That doesn't seem like a very effective place to have weapons, considering the moon couldn't cover the whole Earth all at the same time. I believe that it would be silly to think that if we have our own disk and anti-gravity that we're not going to the moon and utilizing it for some purpose. And if you look around a little bit, there's films here and there, and people have said they've filmed, UFOs or some type of object leaving the moon, and then a lot of people have looked into what some of our own human astronauts have supposedly experienced while they were out there and on the moon. And evidently, if you're inclined to believe those stories, evidently the astronauts had some kind of contact with aliens on the moon.
You said that you work as a merchant marine.
Yes, sir. I'm a United States merchant marine.
Okay, so how do you know that a piece of iron ore from that ship didn't bounce off a wall and stick in your neck, or wherever that implant? What do you think that? How do you know it's not a piece of iron ore instead of an implant?
Just because of the way things have happened for me. For instance, the way I discovered that the bump was there was pretty strange. I had just tons of video to go through after I came back from Area 51. I got back on my ship after my vacation and continued to go through the daytime video footage because obviously it's the easiest place to find the UFOs, and was going to put off the nighttime video, including my campsite video, to last. For some reason, on the evening of my 36th birthday, I just had this feeling or a knowing to watch a particular tape, which was the evening campsite video. And the very second that I found the first UFO, first of all, I could tell that something wasn't right because you can hear me talking on the video. And actually, I even speak, although I was alone out there, I even speak to somebody or something in the truck with me. That night, after I saw the first UFO flash past the camera, the first thing I did, almost unconsciously, was to reach back with my hand and put my finger directly on that implant. And that's how I discovered it. And so, yeah, I'm inclined, I don't believe that it's anything but an implant.
And what is the general purpose of implants? Is it to track you? Or is it the thoughts in your mind?
Once again, just a theory. I certainly don't have any proof to verify it, but I believe a lot of it has to do with where the implant's located. These people who have them in their arms and their legs and, on their appendages, I believe that those are probably tracking. The one that I have, I think, probably does some other things besides that.
I think it gives you supernatural knowledge?
I believe that it's it's also used for some type of communication as well. Possibly that might be what helps. Now you have to remember though that I filmed the film of the 3 dozen UFOs I filmed before the implant, before the evening that I had my missing time period, and also I filmed a UFO from my plane seat on the plane on my way to Nevada, which is on the website, and. So to say that the implant had an effect on that part, that aspect of my experience, that makes it a little difficult. I definitely think that the implant has many more applications besides just tracking.
Okay, so you mentioned that your belief that there may be some sort of rapturous event, if indeed that you are called and numbered among those who are going to exit this planet. Do you feel like that implant will impede you in some way or mark you as the person who should not come? Or do you think people that are marked with an implant are the ones that will go?
I really have no idea. I mean, there's, you can sit and think about that as long as you want, and it's certainly just a guess. I know myself